Yeah, man, your boy VicDamoane. I'll speak on this Tory Lane, Megan Thee Stallion situation right quick. Just to sum it up, Tory Lanez should have stayed his ass in Canada. He should have stayed in Canada and not came back to America. Now, while everybody was speculating, I know it's a bunch of motherfuckers that don't like Megan Thee Stallion. I am a Megan Thee Stallion fan. I think she's a dog rapper. Like she be putting on the motherfucking bars. Like y'all, you like, you know what I'm saying? She a beast out here, fucking pit bull. So rapping has nothing to do with this. Okay, the bottom line is evidence. These motherfuckers was drunk, they was drinking, they got to fighting. This nigga probably got scared of Megan Thee Stallion, probably got intimidated, okay, by Megan to reach for that goddamn gun. All right, whether they was playing with the gun or they was fighting with the gun. Okay? So now the jury then came back and said, fuck all this social media shit. That nigga guilty. That nigga guilty. Okay? Yeah, the Tyra video is up when we first broke, like when it first happened. Okay? Yeah, we covered that. But as far as, people saying, well, Megan's not a victim, listen, God damn it. Look, I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. Okay? A woman was shot. By a nigga that looked like he about 5 feet tall. Now you can say this one was corrupt, that one is corrupt, this, that, the other. Nigga, you fighting the prosecution. And y'all some Canadians coming into America. That's your first mistake. Okay? I don't know how they do your laws in Canada, but you came to America looking for Canadian justice. That's what it seemed like to me. Okay? You came to America looking for Canadian justice, and it don't happen like that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Megan, you dirty for locking this nigga up. Well, hold up. He shot her. Okay? Okay? If anything, you should tell him to stop playing with motherfucking guns. You know? That's what you should stop. Okay? For those that don't know who Megan Thee Stallion is, she is probably one of the biggest female black rappers. She is the first black woman to make history by being the first black woman to ever grace the cover of the Forbes magazine. Y'all do realize that Megan Thee Stallion is the first black woman in history to be on the cover of Forbes magazine. So if you didn't know who she was, well, that was the woman that got shot by Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez is a rapper just like her. He's just not as successful as her. So okay, Megan Thee Stallion is becoming a household name. And now, from what I understand, she is planning on pulling a Cardi B, and she is suing or she is planning on suing, from what I understand, all of the bloggers that slandered her name. And, you know, but see, these rappers, here's where people mess up. You know, Megan Thee Stallion came into the game as a rapper, but now she's a business owner. These motherfuckers got clothing line, they got perfume, they got products and designs and things like that. They came into the game on the stage, but they didn't have to stay on the stage. They'll drop an album just to boost their motherfucking business. Okay, it's a power play. So for you know, Tory Lanez dad to come out and cuss out Jay-Z, talk about, oh, you taking souls and yo, you doing all this. Hold on, bro. You wasn't saying none of that shit while your son was involved with that nigga. Don't say you know, Jay-Z is worshiping the devil and he's selling souls and turning black men over to all that. No, don't say none of that shit, because when he was on top of the mountain, okay, talk about Jay-Z let Tory Lanez hang because Tory Lanez didn't sign with Jay-Z. And I'm thinking to myself, why would Jay-Z want Tory Lanez? That just sounds confusing to me right there. Like, if Jay-Z offered Tory Lanez a contract to join Rockefeller or Rock Nation, he should have joined that shit. He wouldn't have been shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? Who don't want to be produced by motherfucking Beyonce and Jay-Z? Who don't want to walk around with that title? Okay? These motherfuckers finna pay for everything. Okay? Look, just give me my percentage. I ain't even gonna be mad at any money that if they say, oh, well, you know, Jay-Z, Beyonce, they made $1 billion off that show. It ain't none of my business. They paid me my percentage. They gave me my cut. I don't give a fuck about what they made. Okay? Well, you made $1 million, or you made $10 million. They made, you know, $1 trillion. Oh, that ain't my business. That man signed me. I didn't sign him. He the motherfucker with the money. He the motherfucker. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't even see the goddamn. He paid for the video, motherfucker. The hell? He paid for all that shit. He ain't supposed to get paid. I just got on the stage and sung, motherfucker. That's all I did. I went on there and sung and left. Okay? 3 minutes of my life, and I made goddamn $200,000. Pyrotechnics, all types of shit. Flying goddamn dragons all up on my shit. Half-naked dancers. Okay, he should have signed with motherfucking Jay-Z, Beyonce. He'd have been next to Megan Thee Stallion instead of trying to shoot her with a goddamn pistol. Because Megan wasn't dumb. When Megan got an offer from Jay-Z and Beyonce, she took that shit even when she was signed with another nigga. Jay Prince was like, nah, we ain't letting Megan Thee Stallion go. Oh, what did Megan do? Megan said, Jay-Z, can you please help me get the fuck away from this nigga? And look. Okay? They moved Megan ass to Paris. Okay? She took residency in Paris because she was over there for damn near the whole fucking summer. And she recorded a whole goddamn album in Paris. Okay? But you know, that boy gotta do some time. That boy gonna have to do some time. They talk about facing 23 years in prison. Who know what the judge gonna say? Okay? I mean, no grown man or woman want to see their child behind bars for no fucking 20 goddamn years. You understand? It's like you robbing that young man of his life doing that much time behind bars, you know? And yeah, he is. Tory Lanez has talent. Like I said, I couldn't say he was one of the greatest rappers because again, I hadn't heard his name circulating with any music ever since the incident with Megan Thee Stallion. It was like he was blackballed from there. But if you are from another country and you commit a serious felony in America, then I suggest you go back to your country and don't come back to this motherfucker. Like, I just don't even understand why Tory Lanez even came back to America. Like, I understand it's a pipeline, it's money, and this, that, the other, but nigga, you know what you did. Okay, I don't understand why a prosecutor and a jury, I had to go through all this extra shit when your dumb ass should have just pled guilty and did whatever 5, 7, 8 years. You know, you would have been sentenced to 8 and been home in 4. Do y'all know? You feel what I'm saying? It be the niggas that say I'm not guilty and then they found guilty. Oh, so nigga, you really did this shit. I don't want to hear all this dumb shit with a, you know, like it was a setup, he was corrupt. No, nigga, okay? The DA pulled out some goddamn evidence, and that evidence was so motherfucking hard body that they fried your ass. You ain't had no answer for. And in this case, they said that he had residue. The gun residue was all over his hand, and that's what happens when you fire a gun at somebody. The gunpowder, like you know, fragments and you know, little shit like that, gets all over your hand. So yeah, he gonna have to eat that. But look, man, I just came up here right quick to say that. All right, I gotta get back to work. Okay, yeah, I'm out here right now. It is like 3 degrees. It is 3 degrees by the fucking thermometer, and it is basically like below 0 outside with the wind blowing. Clearly below 0, maybe like negative something. Like real talk. Extremely bad out here. Weather's extremely horrible. Okay. So I will see y'all in a hot minute. Back into the ship.